So I was just testing this GPU that I picked up for my collection last night. This is a Sapphire Radeon R9 290X Tri-X. For those of you familiar with this card, this is the specific unit I ended up with is the one with the yellowish, orangish accents to it, which I thought they only sold the 8 gig in blue, but whatever. In any case, that's what I have here. It is the 8 gig version. And while I was testing it, I realized it ran really, really well. So currently, you're not going to believe this. So, of course, we are using the FSR and the frame gen. You kind of got to. But we're running it on the high setting preset. And interestingly enough, so this is a i7 4790K with 32 gigs of RAM and the R9 video card. So it's not like we're juicing it up with some, you know, top-of-the-line modern processor. I'll probably mess around with that later, put it on my 13900K or something, but that's not what we're doing here. This is a 12-year-old GPU running on a 12-year-old, maybe 11. I think the 4790K may be like 8 months older than the GPU. But it's like it's like 11 or 12-year-old system, all parts, not just like one thing. This is, I mean, look, this is not as good as you'd get on a newer modern system. But that said, this also isn't like ultra low spec, low frame rate gaming either. I mean, this is a viable experience, especially at 1080. Now, I did test it at 1440, and it is playable, but even back games when this was new, generally speaking, 1080 was what you were looking for. So 1080 is how we're going to test the GPU. I don't feel like 1440p is a fair test, whereas 1080 I feel kind of is. But this is incredibly playable, especially if you're actually running on a 1080p monitor. This only looks like garbage to me because I'm on a 32-inch 4K monitor. But the moment you run this on a native 1080p monitor, like a 27 or a 24, this is going to look amazing. And keep in mind what I just showed you. The frame gen and upscaling both work. Let's see if we can find someone to shoot. There's someone to shoot at. I'm gonna go be bad. Yeah, I genuinely was not actually expecting. Oh, that's funny. It just, that's really funny. I was kind of expecting that what I was gonna get was like maybe low settings. Like low settings with the upscaling running at like 1080p. I definitely wasn't expecting that it was going to put out a fundamentally playable experience. I thought it was going to be much closer to the edge than this. Dang it. And if you're one of those people that really is just more about being able to experience the story with some okay graphics, this is absolutely an option. With the exception of the fact that the, what is this? What's going on here? With the exception of the fact that the 8 gig version of the GPU is pretty rare. It took me about a month to actually dig one up. So that's the only problem here. If it weren't for how rare the 8 gig variant of the GPU is, this would be a really good option. Probably be one of the best ultra budget options out there. Now, certainly the other thing to consider would be the R9 390X, which is natively standard 8 gigs. Those are fairly common and cheap. I think. I think those are a GPU that if you know where to look and you watch for one, you get them for next to free. I mean, like $20. I think there's supposed to be a nice weapon sitting up here somewhere. No, where is it? I thought some dude had a sniper rifle up here. Yeah, and so as you saw, even under a decent amount of action going on, it was pretty playable. Or maybe it was over here. Well, maybe not. Thought there was. Whatever. Anyway, though, I don't really think we need to put a ton of time into this one. I mean, this is pretty clear what we can expect here, and what we can expect is disturbingly good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at a 12-year-old system running Cyberpunk 2077. So thanks for watching.